Greetings, guys, gals, non-binary pals, and welcome to this week's short, fun video of the week. Now, a few days ago, I was reminded of this TikTok couple who are the absolute worst. I spoke about them in a video a few years ago about weaponized incompetence, and they ended up being the main focus of the video just because of how, oh my god, their videos were. And so Kat came up with the idea to go back and have a look at them again and dive into some of their TikToks and see how they're going. And oh my god, how have they gotten worse? I don't know how they got worse, but they've gotten worse. They are just the most, heterosexual couple playing into a very specific male audience you can get, and it's quite horrifying, and I really need to share that with you all. So today we're gonna have a dive into this TikTok couple who are the most infuriating, obnoxious people on the app. So buckle up for that. And if you enjoy it, please do not forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 500k subscribers by the end of the year, so anything helps. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you, and let's get into it.
My wife is my employee, so I get to say things to her that most guys can't say to their wives. Hey, take the trash out. Hey, do the dishes. Hey, fold the laundry. Hey, get off your phone. Hey, pour me a beer. I figured out the secret, boys.
You shouldn't be talking to anyone like this. You shouldn't be talking to your wife like this, ever. And also, you shouldn't be speaking to your employees like this, either. If I had a boss who spoke to me like this, I am quitting on the spot. Don't disrespect me like that. Oh my god, you are a horrible person and you should not be in management. This is not how you talk to people. This is not how you talk to people. I do find one thing really interesting about this is the way we view sort of power and positions of power and being a boss, right? Me personally, I am far too passive. I don't like telling people to do things. I ask people to do things. I'm too soft-spoken. I would not be good in a position of power like this where I cannot demand what I want. I couldn't be like, get this done by this time. You need to do this. I am a very can you please do this when you get a moment? Which means that, people are going to take me seriously. People are going to walk all over me. I'm aware of that. However, on the other side, he goes much too far in the other direction of just being way too arrogant and power hungry to just being a very rude person and demanding things without any consideration or respect or anything at all. And I know that that's not the point. I just found this really interesting because I feel like there's a really interesting dynamic between how, in the patriarchy and misogyny, and how women are raised to be more quiet and oh, please, if it doesn't bother you, I hope you get this, I hope you do it. We're very quiet and passive, whereas men are much more aggressive. And that's why one of the reasons why men, brought up higher and get promotions more and whatever, because they have been raised to take what they think they're owed, whereas we as women are told that we don't deserve anything. So it's how people are always talking about how men get more promotions and more raises and whatever, and they say to women, they're like, why don't you just ask? It's we're never told that we can just ask. We're not allowed to ask. We're not allowed to think we deserve things. So men go and they think that they deserve things. They walk around thinking that the world owes them. So they will go up to their boss and be like, I want a raise, give me a raise. And then sometimes they'll say yes, whereas a lot of the time women don't feel like we are able to ask that. We kind of walk around and we wait for it to be offered to us because we've been taught that we don't deserve it and that we're not allowed to ask for it. We have to work hard and maybe we'll be noticed, but you're not allowed to ask, And I know that this is a hyperbole and an exaggeration and a joke and whatever. So I didn't really have to make it that deep, but I found it interesting and I wanted to share because it made me think about power dynamics and gender and pay gap, etc. It got me thinking. Anyway, regardless, back to this. Don't talk to your employees like this. Don't talk to your wife like this. If you are looking for any reason to yell at your wife, don't be married. If you love being your wife's boss because you love being like, do dishes, do this, and throwing things at her, Don't be a boss. Don't be a husband. Go away. That's really the ultimate takeaway from this TikTok, is that like, it's quite upsetting. He's out here being like, hey guys, I solved the problem. If you want to yell at your wife and treat her like dirt, all you've got to do is be a really shitty, terrible, disrespectful boss. Both of those are bad, bro. Both of those is bad. And if you're looking for any excuse to yell at your wife, you shouldn't be married. So those are my pieces of advice.
Texting my wife, she's gone. Come over now.
She's checking her phone. She's checking her phone. Oh, she's mad. She's mad.
Oh, really? She's gone? You can come over now? Who's texting?
Nobody. I'm not texting anybody.
right
Nobody's
now?
coming over
I
right
have
now.
nowhere to
Nobody's
go.
coming
No,
over.
I have nowhere to go
No,
now.
you can go to Target. Just go to Target. Nobody's coming over.
I don't need to
I know this is a skit, okay? I know it's a skit. Please don't come into the comments being like, I can't believe you fell for... I know it's a skit. However, firstly, they're terrible actors. Like, they are god-awful terrible actors. Secondly, the entire point of their comedy, like the content they post on TikTok, is very much like, let's laugh at how crazy women are. But like, I'm confused by how that applies here, because you effectively texted her, hey babe, I'm cheating on you while you're gone. And then she comes in and is rightfully upset, but somehow she's in the wrong? Somehow she's overreacting. She's crazy. She's dramatic. Look how stupid crazy women are. She's coming in and getting all mad and being like, I don't have to go out now. How is she the bad guy in this situation? How is she the punchline? I'm confused about what the joke is here. Like, we're supposed to be laughing at her, but all she did was get mad that her boyfriend was cheating on her. So I'm confused. I don't get it, but okay. And the thing about this and all of their TikToks that becomes more and more evident as time goes on is that it's not just that we're laughing at women for being crazy and ridiculous, but we're also just overly sexualizing and objectifying his wife. Like, she's dressed in this very tight bodycon dress, right? Which is fine. You can wear whatever you want. I didn't even notice the first time. I'm like, oh, she's just wearing clothes to go out. That's fine. Who cares? But all of the comments are like, wearing that, she's not going to Target. She's not just going to Target wearing that. Like, she's not going anywhere wearing that. And it's fucking baffling to me because, hey guys, women wear clothes. Women have bodies. That dress looks comfortable. I used to have a dress quite similar to it, and it was like my very casual dress because it was like breathable and it was comfortable and I could put it on easily without thinking about what I was wearing. Not everything is about you. The world doesn't revolve around you. We aren't waking up every morning thinking about how our decisions are going to affect men every day. I'm putting on that dress because it's a cute dress. I'm putting out that dress because it looks cute. I feel cute in it. I'm going out. It's easy to put on. Like, it's not about you, all right? If I'm wearing a bodycon dress, it doesn't mean I'm going to hook up with someone. Oh my God, have you ever spoken to a woman ever in your life? We don't exist for you. Fuck off. But like, I can't even say this was a choice of just like, she threw on a dress to film this TikTok. She just put on a random dress to film the TikTok. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't matter. It's not for male attention or anything because, you know, what we wear, that shouldn't really ever be the main cause. However, I don't think that's true, unfortunately. Based on how their content works, they are playing it up and like making all this content being like, lol, women are crazy, but also all of their content revolves around trying to, like sexualize her and show off her body and use people to bring that in. So they're looking at her and her body and then also being like, women are crazy. Like, they're viewing her as just this like prop. And you see it in like this video after my husband won his first argument, and he's lying on the couch and she walks in and she's wearing like just a sports bra and booty shorts, like really tight gym booty shorts. That's all she's wearing. And she's coming in and she's like leaning over and there's a pillow and she's like strangling the pillow and like punching the pillow. And obviously this does the exact same thing as the last one did. Of it's being like, lol, women are so crazy. Look how stupid and crazy and over emotional and hysterical women are. Ha ha ha. Women always like to think they're right, and then one time you're right and they want to kill you and they come and threaten to strangle you and beat you up. Firstly, what the fuck? Why are people finding this entertaining? Why are people finding this funny? What is the joke? I don't get it. It's just misogyny. That's the joke. Secondly, again, the outfit choice. Like, you know that it's done on purpose because they keep doing it. They are just painting this picture of like women exist for nothing other than to be like props and viewed in a very like specific way, and also they're fucking crazy and men know better and men are better. It's setting up this really weird, horrible, misogynistic power dynamic and like viewpoint, and this woman has absolutely no self-respect for going along with it. Like, she is a big part in these, and I mean, I don't know the situation of their relationship, but she seems like she's into it at the very least, and she is really heavily playing into this content. She plays a large role in it, obviously, and it's just so fucking sad to have such strong internalized misogyny and need for male validation, and it's very upsetting. There's another one, okay? Here's another one. POV, you open the door for a girl who is not your wife.
Hey, let me get the door for you.
Oh, thank you. Did you just open the door for her?
Yeah, I just opened the door for her.
Yeah, he just got the door for me.
Just opening the door, huh?
So her husband opened the door for another woman, and then she starts beating her up to the ground and then jumps on her head. So like kills her effectively because her husband opened the door for her. Get therapy. Get therapy. Oh my God. What is going on? I know we're joking. It's a joke, but it's not funny. Point one. It's obviously a hyperbole based off of the hyperbole of how women get jealous really easily. Like, again, this is something that men ultimately have created to paint this portrait that women are crazy. We're so insane and hysterical and we get so mad over nothing. Like, I as a man will just hold a door open for another girl and my girlfriend gets so mad that she goes off and abuses me. Like, that's not happening. If that is happening, it is very, very rare, and the women who are doing that are abusive. They are overly controlling, and they are not in a position in which they should be in a relationship. Like, that is not an okay thing to be doing. That is a overly possessive and controlling relationship and is not okay. But a majority of people are not acting this way. A majority of people are not getting mad at you for holding a door open because, you know, especially adults, because we all have a basic understanding of how the world works and how humans interact with one another, and playing into this whole idea that women are all crazy and overdramatic and get mad and like violent and just hate when boyfriends even look at another woman. Like, fuck off. Shut up. The only people who are finding this entertaining, obviously, is men, because they all like to come in and laugh and be like, ha ha ha, yeah, bitches be crazy. Women are crazy. We're so well put together and like so smart and intelligent, and we understand how the world works, but women, like, they all fucking suck and they're insane, and they'll do anything for us because they love us. We're like everything to them, and they like hate when we even look at people because we're so fucking cool. Like, shut up, okay? Fuck off. Oh my God, it pisses me off so bad. It's the fact that it is a hyperbole, but people genuinely take it seriously. And that's what makes it even fucking weirder, is that people genuinely think that this is something that actually happens. Like, they think that this is like a thing that is actually happening, and not just like happening occasionally. They think this is like a common issue. What the fuck? So this one that's just really fucking weird says, when my wife's sister comes over to visit.
Move, bitch.
So he runs into his house, he pushes his wife out of the way, and that's when the audio says, move, bitch. And then he sits down next to her sister, puts his arms around her, and like leans in to start making out with her. And to this I have to say, huh? What? What's going on here? What's happening? What did I miss? What is happening? I'm confused as to where the humor is in this one too. I guess it just further reinforces the fact that we don't view our wives as people, we view them as sex objects. And it's like, oh, my wife has a hot sister, so like I will have a taste of the forbidden fruit. I don't know why I said that, but I said it, so. What's going on here? Why is this funny? I don't understand. And the men who find this funny are the same ones who like look at us and are like, women aren't funny. You guys aren't funny. Liberals aren't funny. Leftists aren't funny. Blah, blah. It's like, your humor is literally just lol, woman object, bitches be crazy. So I don't know what to tell you, but nothing about this is particularly funny. And humor is objective, sure, but I genuinely like can't even figure out where the joke is and what's funny about it. So like, I don't know what's going on here. Is this just a fantasy about like making out with your wife's sister? Because that's fucking weird. I'll never get this. I'll never get it. The amount of times you hear about relationships breaking up because like there's been like a hookup for like siblings to a partner, and I'm like, why? What's happening there? I cannot think of anything fucking weirder. Being with a partner's sibling or my sibling being with one of my like that's fucking weird. I don't get it. I don't get it. Bad sibling, bad partner, obviously. To carry on the train of just like using this woman's body for views on TikTok and specifically getting these views from like incel men. You have like this video.
Hey,
What's up?
can I get a ride?
A ride?
Yeah.
I don't even know you.
But please, I just need a ride down the street.
Okay, do a 360.
Okay.
Damn.
You done?
All right, get in.
She's wearing like, again, like gym shorts and a tight low cut black tee. Asks for a ride. He says do a 360 and she starts like bouncing while she spins in a circle and then she stops while bouncing. And the angle is like looking like down at her as well. And so she's like looking up through her like through her like eyelashes. And like, why? What is happening? Why are we doing this? This like threw me so bad. I was not anticipating this type of content at all. There's also this other one that's of a similar nature.
Hey, how much?
$100, and I'll do anything you want.
You'll do anything I want for 100?
Yeah.
Wow. Will you wash my truck?
No? The hell?
This feels like it feels like some sort of like humiliation kink or something at this point. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? Why are we coming onto TikTok and like calling our wife a prostitute? Why are we coming onto TikTok and like being like, my wife sells her body. My wife uses her body to get anything that she wants. And like, I don't have a problem with sex work or whatever. Like, if you want to do sex work, you want to do sex work. That's fine, whatever. But this vibe coming from where it's coming from and the way it's being utilized and where it's being utilized and the fact that this account revolves specifically around laughing at women, like the account's purpose is not empowering women. The account's purpose isn't even about like, look at me, I'm hot. The account's purpose is specifically being like, let's all objectify and sexualize women and laugh at them for being crazy and hysterical. That's the account's purpose. So like adding this to that is very much just aiding in that whole thing of like, women live to serve. They are nothing but their bodies. That is all they are good for. That is all I care about. And it's so fucked up. And the comments on this too, being like, what the hell, she said anything. And then, or cook, or clean the bathroom and wash the dishes, cook, be faithful, be honest, be loyal, be respectful, have a good attitude, love God, drink beer, eat a steak, not salad. Do I need to go on? It's the fact that like, it's just viewing women as things that they want done for them and nothing else, and then laughing at us for having emotions. And that's all this account is. And it's fucked up and it's gross and it's upsetting and frustrating. That's really all I have to say. I hope that you had a terrible time with me. I hope you had a terrible time with me. I hated that this account still exists and that it is like this, which is somehow even worse than it was before. Like, obviously they started building their audience in a specific way and then just kept going towards it, and it's now at this point where his wife is literally just a prop, which is, love that. So great that this is what makes people money. Let me know what you want to see next time. Massive thank you to my Kiwi Cat patrons. I love and appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for joining. If anyone else would like to become a patron, go to patreon.com/savvycat. Click the link in the description. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. Keep fighting. I love you. Mwah.